Hi, I'm Leah Janke, the Executive Director of the Down Syndrome Alliance of the Midlands. I'm so glad that you found us. You either already have a child with Down syndrome or you're expecting a baby with Down syndrome. We have some wonderful families, and I can't wait to share our story with you.
My name is Jay Archewski, and this is my wife Laura Archewski. We have two children, Aiden and Audrey.
I am Tin Tran, and this is my wife Christine, and this 2-year-old is Joseph and Margaret.
I'm Joe Ely. This is my wife Kendra Ely, and these are our twins, who are 10 months, Landon and Harper.
We had a high-risk pregnancy, so we had been going to the doctor basically for ultrasound almost weekly. Our doctors saw some soft markers on our ultrasound and suggested that we get the Maturity 21 test. A couple weeks later or so, they got the results back and they called us over the phone and let us know that Audrey did have, in fact, have Down syndrome.
So we found out after he was born, he was tested because there was some suspicion that he could because of a heart defect diagnosis. So we found out about 48 hours after he was born, after a genetic test was sent to Monroe Meyer at UNMC.
She went up for one of her visits to the doctor, and when they were doing a scan, they noticed that there was a little bit of excess fluid.
And at that point, they noticed some things like his bone structure was a little bit smaller growth-wise than Harper's. They found a heart defect at that point. So all of those, plus the additional fluid in his ventricle, were kind of key indicators. And so they suggested at that point that we do an amnio just on Landon, and that's what we did. New Year's Eve is when they called us.
When you're given the diagnosis of Down syndrome for your child, the whole picture of your life just kind of shatters. And you don't know what it's going to look like when you put it back together again. DSA showed us that it's going to look the exact same as it did before. Maybe a little bit different. Some pieces are going to be in different spots, but it's going to be okay.
Once you receive the diagnosis, whether it's while you're pregnant or after, it's just a very safe and comforting place to touch base with the other families and with the staff of the DSA, just to make you feel like you're not alone.
I guess if there's anything that we could say or do, would just be thank the Down Syndrome Alliance of the Midlands. They were there for us when we needed it most, and they're going to be there for lots of other families in the future that go through exactly what we went through.
We all have a unique story, and I can't wait to hear yours. I first connected with the DSA when I received a prenatal diagnosis for my son, Clay. Wherever you're at, whenever you're ready, reach out, check out the website. I'd love to see you at an event.